this beautiful woman that we have here.
She's not just a woman, she's my wife to be.
Hey! Chakam.
She's blushing.
Love it.
As in a blessing gentle like this.
That's what love does. It humbles you. He's an alpha male. He's the first man that can tell me, sit here, and I'll sit. I got married at the age of 18, 19, right? Yeah. I came out at 21. Yes, and I struggled through life.
You came out of the marriage at 21.
Yes.
Oh, point.
Domestic violence. My ex beats me to the altar on my wedding day and blah, blah, blah.
On your wedding day.
Yes.
He beat you to the altar.
Before I collected the ring, they gave me 2 slaps.
Aye.
My eyes were red. Tears were... And the annoying part was that when my eyes were red and it was time to exchange the ring, the way the pastor get to ask, will you take so-and-so person as your lawful husband? No. Tears just dropped down my eyes, and one of my aunts at the back door shouted, pray! Tears of joy! I said, 4 days after the marriage, they beat me to coma.
Inside honeymoon.
Which honeymoon?
Daddy Freeze, don't be smart, you know. They have messed with me too much. They made sure everything I had, they brought me down to zero. Nobody have heard from me now for 3 years. Nobody have heard from me.
This is the first time you are speaking.
I don't talk. So what happened? Say your in-law say make I can't kill you.
Ha!
Daddy Freeze. When he said it, I thought he was joking. He go put the poison for inside in food. And Sonny is my manager. Everybody knows her. This person fights me everywhere. This person comes to the office and she wipe me slap. Boy! Daddy Freeze, there has been peace. I have never found this kind of peace before in my life. You can say she's glowing.
So you want to say you have never cheated on her before?
God forbid.
Swear.
I swear with my life. I've been a shower before. I've been a shower. I don't run things, but you,
I'll be here.
I go leave it for you and I go drop you.
Welcome to the Honest Bunch podcast. Thank you so much for your support. We dey see people where we say they give us suggestions, they give us advice. We not stubborn. We know say that because we want to make what they do, they better and improve. Now why they give them to us? We appreciate you. Thank you so much. We thank God and we thank you for your support. Now, before I proceed, because I don't want to waste time too much, make I just give you an updates, because on top of the Honest Bunch podcast, we know they hide updates. OhentPay, very, very important. If you want to send money anywhere for this world, across 190 countries, whether you dey foreign or you dey displaced, it dey very, very smooth, it dey very, very seamless. You don't go get any issues at all. When you sell finish, you go begin to sing, OhentPay, send money, send money. No stress. Then we dey talk say everybody deserves to own a piece of the earth. Resida don't come with package where we say it go sweet your belly. With 150,000 naira, you go get land when get C of O. Now 2 better bundle now in the inside. We get land banking and also agriculture. Then go they use that land for you and you go they earn money. Just imagine we chinking in 150,000 naira. You get C of O, you get land, and until they bring money for you. No stress at all. Now only Resida, now they run am. Then we get CD Care. You know, say, not be to rent house or to build house. If you want buy those gadgets where you go put inside house, like your phone, things where you go use inside house, it a deal. But with CD Care, it is very, very easy, because you go collect these gadgets, them, put out for house, and you go they pay small. Your house go get all the appliances where you need, and the thing no go wunjure you for your pocket. Now see this update, so I don't give no waste time at all. CDCare_NG. Just go there. You'll get all the information when we say you need. Now, ladies and gentlemen, introduction of the amazing quartet with the masquerade them we enter with us inside studio. I'm going to begin with the last born and not so little baby of the house.
I'm still a baby.
Oh, you're still a baby girl. Yeah.
Chakam.
Fine girl, no pimple. Dark skin, no blemish. Omojo mommy. Hazel eyes. Coca-Cola bottle shape, beautiful, delectable, drop dead gorgeous. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and the only, DISCOURAGE!
Stop! Oh my God. Hi, chummies. Happy New Week. I come in peace.
Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum.
Oh, shit. Ladies and gentlemen, What is better than having one Nigerian woman in a space, having two beautiful and intelligent Nigerian women? By the special grace of God. Incoming. Win one. Light has come. Ambassador of Abia State. The
First daughter.
Yes. First daughter of Abia State.
Come on.
She is as succulent as Edo palm oil.
Let's go.
She blows bubbles like Ondo palm wine.
Let's go.
She is soft like Ekiti pounded yam. Ladies and gentlemen.
You didn't say anything from my state.
Oh, okay.
She's fresh as Sumuahia Achara.
Mm.
She's hot like Ohofia Gary.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Zini Posh
Oh my God.
And finally, ladies and gentlemen, a living legend.
Come on.
A man whose presence revolutionized radio. Not be just radio, broadcasting. Now it be the voice of many brands. In fact, there's no way when we say you go to listen to radio with a voice where your face no go there like this. Because he bring charm. He bring great personality. He bring character to radio. Super intelligent, super smart. A man that is well read. He not get any topic where you go to discuss. When we say he not go talk. Not be just saying one put matter. He go talk. He go make sense and you go definitely learn. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and the only Daddy Free! AKA yes, on the waving level. Ladies and gentlemen, yours truly. Normally, I don't do this because God resists the.
No, you're dripping in your Collie Sky.
Yes,
Come
now.
on.
6 feet tall, chocolate dripping puppy, dripping in Collie Sky. Don't play.
With the lace
Clock
by
it, just
this
clock
side.
it, just clock it.
Clock it.
Now that list I like pass.
Now Colin Sky, they run am now. So, ladies and gentlemen, our guests, them like I talk, they be masquerade. They're not the waka anyhow. In fact, we for key goat, but now just say he go come to waste time. But I would want to appeal to you that please ensure that you see this episode from the beginning till the end. The truth we say, we know they know things about certain people until we hear their story. Sometimes you can form a perception of people because of what we see and what we hear. But if you take your time, listen to people and see things from their perspective, you would understand. Ladies first. Ladies first.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, she is Africa's certified relationship and mental health expert.
Yeah.
Not be only relationship, as you did the relationship, you need to the day okay. So she combined the two together and she's sabi and well. When it comes to understanding the business of social media, if to say then they give degree, she go don become professor. Because she graduated with first class. She's sabi the thing well. Never afraid to express herself. She's audacious, bodacious, courageous. She go talk her mind no matter whose ox is God. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and the only Blessing! Blessing CEO!
Thank you.
Gracias. And ladies and gentlemen, it is such great honor to play host to our second guest. Because normally, a person will be say, very easy going. If you even hear them, they talk, you go no say, this na person will be say, in just one day on a soft level, no one problem at all. He's like a gentle giant, soft spoken. You get the way when we say, you go hear in voice, you go melt. Ladies and gentlemen, a shrewd businessman. Because many people don't know this part, and it is unfortunate say now some things come make person come a shrewd businessman. Man, when we say the language when he understand, aside from love, now sure where ATM they count money. Now person when we say you get business acumen, when don't delve into several businesses and in don't they very very successful. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and the only
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Introduction. Interesting.
Make I ask one question because I just did think about them now and I did very sure say some people it go surprise them. The first time when although I hear IVD, but the time when I hear one IVD, when I call look say wait to IVD. Now that song when Zlatan sing that Pepe them,
Only get the boyfriend, where they misbehave.
Pepe, I beg, I won't ask. Now your IVD, now be that IVD.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Now you feature him or be na him feature you.
I featured him.
But you know
But you don't sing now.
It doesn't matter.
You do Dumb Baba J style.
It doesn't matter. So, but it's my song. I own it.
So do you get any revenue from that song till now?
I just left it for him because then I wasn't interested in making any money from it. Yeah.
And you had
but I
IVD
own it.
Entertainment.
Yeah, it's my song. I had other songs. I still have another song with David.
That's Davido.
Davido,
Which
yeah, and
son's that?
Peruzzi. Yeah.
But you've
Davido
not
and
released
Peruzzi.
it.
Yeah.
Hold
No,
me down.
it's online. It's in all
Scatter my
platform.
God.
Wow. Interesting.
Wow.
Interesting. This information when you don't share, at least go make people look say, oh, wait, now old meat with this. So no be say it just come yesterday, or because one story come around, now person when be say he don't do the business. Aside from that, say I call you shrewd businessman. That time when they pass the Lekki Ekpe Expressway, you understand? We they see when it comes to luxury cars, you be person when be say you sabi that business where. I won't ask because sometimes you go past Babin Saloon, you go see Cristiano Ronaldo picture. Some people go put Cristiano Ronaldo Babin Saloon for Egbeda. You come they wonder whether na Cristiano Ronaldo get that. I know so I don't pass some places, I don't see IVD autos. Nah.
Yeah, it's my business place.
Wow.
I own it, yes.
Wow.
So I've been into car business for that office was opened, I think sometime 2014.
Wow.
Yeah, until government came to demolish this place.
When did
Yeah.
they demolish?
I think sometime 2022, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
So you operated that place for 8 years.
Yes, please.
Interesting. So we don't know IVD, the label boss, and the person who get entertainment company. We don't come learn of IVD, the shrewd businessman, when they into auto importation. Now, make we come talk about IVD. The IVD we won't come know now, because the IVD before, we know they really see them. But the IVD we won't come see now, it's like the IVD, the romantic IVD, the lover boy IVD.
Before we even enter the romance, tell us about yourself a little bit. How you went from what he was describing, make I even enter PJ mode. I will say
Knock
beer
down.
deal,
No,
just
anyone is
stay
fine.
chill.
Okay.
I want to make you tell us
Yeah.
about how you been evolve from small, grow to your first marriage. Tell us how, just give us a little bit of background history. Don't look at this beautiful woman beside you.
Actually, I started, I went into business, I think when I was 19. So I used to have a car wash, a very big car wash, just somewhere here in Aja. So everybody knows me then. So that's where I started from a car wash. Then God did something big. Then from there, I expanded to car business. And from there, it was successful. You know, they say consistency is the key. So I continued doing my thing until I got to where I was today.
Were you born in Lagos?
Yes, I was born in Lagos.
Now, this beautiful woman that we have here.
She's not just a woman, she's my wife to be.
Hey! Chakam. Now, I'm going to share this part. She heard about you for the first time from me.
Yeah.
There was the issue that was going on then, and knowing that she was into women's matters, I just called out them. I said, blessing, come and put mouth to. I have this trending story. And she came, and the next thing, she lost her account. And the next thing we heard, she was arrested. The next thing we heard, you got, please, can you throw some clarity? Did you know her before she came to my life? Or did she hear about you for the first time on that My Life? And then how did you go from there to where you people are together as a wife to be, husband to be scenario?
Is it a case of a shoulder to lean on?
That the phrase I would want to say, God will work in mysterious ways. How I got to know my wife to be blessing was something actually occurred. A tragedy occurred, I think, sometime 2022. So I was in detention if I'm not mistaken, Ajah police station. So I went to give police statements of what transpired. So I was there. I think that it was Friday. I slept there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Monday, they took me to Panti. So my friends that came to see me, they said, one blessing, go online. She's fighting for you because of the wrong narrative your in-law, give bloggers that you bite somebody, and which is not true. Which is not true. It's never true. Just a narrative. Then I think after then, I reached out to her via DM. I said, thank you and God bless you. If one tell me that...
She's blushing.
Blushing. Love it.
As in a blessing gentle like this.
Yeah.
That's what love does.
Oh!
It humbles you.
So if anyone could tell me that I'm going to want to do life with her, I would never accept, because I want to be honest, she's not my kind of
How? Explain.
lady. She knows. But guess what? She made it so easy. And
Why do you say I'm not your kind of lady?
Calm down.
Let me know.
Well, I'm very
calm down.
No, I wanted to say something.
The mat na parrot.
I'm sorry. I want to say something. You said you don't want to do life with her. So this is not a skit. This is not a cloud. This is real.
But this is real. She has me here.
Is that tattoo real?
Let's see.
Can we
Let's see.
As in, it's not like you painted it.
No.
Can somebody help me? And there's BCO on his hand.
Yeah.
Can you pour some water
There's
on it and
BC on
rub
his
it?
chest too.
We are not going to look at that one.
It's tested.
So that is not ink, as in his proper tattoo.
Yeah. I still have on my chest.
Oh.
So, you said you never imagined that you were going to do life with her.
Yeah, we are, yeah.
And the tragedy happened. It happened. And I know the backlash that she went through on social media, or is even still going through, because there's always going to be those comments of, yeah. What do you say to people who might be watching this video up to this point and they're like, are you serious? This is true. How could you move on so quickly? Somebody that you were doing life with died. And then you're all loved up again with another person saying you would do life with her again. Some people watching might be like, you know what, hold up. Like, how are you even doing this? Can you speak to this?
All right. At first, it was never in my intentions to do life with her. I just got to know her. We started talking from while I was in detention. We started talking, and I think after I came out from after Banti finished their investigation, and I went to court. They gave me bail. I came out, so she invited me to her office. From there she started counseling me. From there,
But
He's not done.
I just wanted to chip in just quickly that is it professional to have a client-customer relationship?
Am I supposed to? I should answer that?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was even coming to you to also ask you the same question, like what to speak to people who think that you should have not done that.
So can I go back?
Yes, please.
So this story didn't even just start almost immediately. It took a while, 2022, it was, I think, sometime last year. Sorry, this year we made it official. We're seeing, she counsels me, she calls me. There was a time I turned committing suicide twice.
Wow.
Yes, I think on my story, I had to put that story up on my story, And then I was staying in one apartment. I just came out from prison in VGC. She ran to me. She said, why do you want to kill yourself? Why would you want to leave your kids for? You don't have to do this, She took me from where I was. Then she took me to her office, and counseled me. And, she's that person, that strength that I needed. So she's just that person.
So, people would also, watching this would also say, why? Why do you want to get yourself into this mess, per se? Like, we all saw it in the blogs, like, it was really dirty. People would say, why? Why would you want? I mean, we know you're a strong woman and you can face anything. You they enter where they write beware of
the
those.
question is for me?
Yes, it's for you.
Hold on,
So
hold on.
what would you have to?
No, you come to you can ask me. I have a lot to say.
Okay,
before
please.
You can come
sorry.
again.
Sorry.
Come again.
I mean, about her too. I mean, why would you want to drag her? People would say, why would you want to drag her into your?
I didn't drag her into my mess. People reached out to her. When that incident occurred, people reached out to her, and a lot of friends, people that could not come online to say she had a lot of conversation with people that this guy did not do this. She actually came to, defend and said, you guys should investigate this thing very well. Don't just criticize somebody and just turn on the narrative online like that. And guess what? Those things you see online were paid. It's a paid advert.
Who paid?
My in-law. No name, my in-law. She
Wow.
paid. I have evidences that the phrase.
Wow.
They dealt with me. Now, I was in detention while Kmanti was doing investigation. I was there for, I think, 3 weeks and some days. They came to my house. They went to my house. They moved all my properties.
What?
All my designers. I did not. People knows. I don't lie. They moved everything. Now, my late wife.
Properties like what else? House?
They moved
car?
3 cars from my compound. 3 cars, 3 vehicles. They moved my designers, watches, chain, down to, and then I think I just did shopping about, I think almost 50 million. It's online before I did my birthday. I got those sneakers, 7 units. I think each one was $1,400. What they did, they moved everything. Now, my late wife, me coming back home, all her hairs, her clothes, I didn't see one pin. They moved everything. They are desperate.
The family or the police?
The family.
Do you have any CCTV camera footage, any evidence to corroborate?
Police investigated, at first, I didn't want to fight, It was them when I carried some policemen from, I think, State Command, SAS, to go and try and retrieve some of my properties from them in Okokomaiko, right? So when we got there, police found the 3 cars there. Oh. Yes. I retrieved it, so they gave me back. But the properties, the clothes, the watches, that the phrase, everything was gone. Everything was gone. And my in-law told me, I could remember what my in-law told me, that
That's your father-in-law?
My father-in-law is a peaceful man.
Oh, okay.
You didn't even say they moved your kids with the belongings.
I'm still talking. So that the phrase, don't be smart, So I had to retrieve the 3 cars from State Command. Police gave it to me. And then the phrase, even why, it's not even about all the money I lost. I lost my business. I lost my business partners because the damage online was too much. She was paying bloggers. I had evidences. She was paying one useless woman in the UK saying I had HIV, this and that. And when this incident happened, I think sometime October, I went to Evercare when the narrative was spreading that this guy gets AIDS or HIV, but my in-law was the one paying them to tarnish me so that nobody could come close to me, I went to Evercare. I did 3 tests. It's online. Google it. 3 tests I did. Placed it online. She refused to leave me. And this same person kidnapped my 5 kids.
What?
They kidnapped. I've not seen my kids now. It's over 3 years now. I've not seen my kids. I don't even know how they are doing.
Do you talk to them on the phone?
No, they have never given me any chance or any avenue to be able to talk to them. But I think sometime, I think 4 to 5 months ago, somebody sent me a picture of my daughter. She was not looking good, Ebubechukwu. She was not looking good.
That's your first child?
Yeah, second. I had 4 girls and 1 boy, so.
Do you know where they are? Like, where they
presently?
Yeah.
She took 2 to Abuja and 3, they left 3 in Okokomaiko, Lagos. But with the information I've gathered, I heard they have returned the first and second, that is my son and Ebubechuku, and they're in Paris, back to Okoko. So they are all in Okokomaiko.
And you can't go there and retrieve your children?
Track them.
For now, I don't want to say
What your plan?
what my plans are. Yeah, but I'm going to get them soon, because there's a conversation that leaked. She had to barb my daughter's hair, and she said, "I would deprive you." God.
Say it. You
She said, "I'm going to deprive you from that fatherly love. You will not see your father.
Why? What did
You will
poor child do?
none of you will see your." This person went as far to take my life.
No. How?
It'll be small thing, no. It'll be small thing. Okay. Let me make it brief. So
No, we have time. Oh. Because they say men know they talk.
Yeah, so it feels good to.
Then they say
Yeah, you
men
know,
know they
I
talk.
initially was
So no, just talk your
skeptical,
mind.
but you're not even saying
Talk your
anything
mind,
anymore.
Abeg. So Abeg, take your time. Would they hear you?
Okay. So this person, I don't want to call her name.
Just use in-law.
In-law, but I call her nanny, because if you could kidnap my kids and deprive them from fatherly love, that means you are nanny now. So I call her nanny. This nanny kidnapped my kids. Probably she took those kids to punish me.
Okay.
And there's a voice note that leaked that Ikechukwu, I know say Ikechukwu no kill Bimbo, but in no day remorseful. That the phrase, when I don't want to talk more because I'm still in court.
I understand.
So let me just leave that
yeah.
side. Let's just leave that side. So where was I now?
About
So
your
they
daughter.
took them to the mainland.
Deprive father.
So, yeah.
No, you said they wanted to, eliminate you. That was where you.
Yeah.
But
She
she
doesn't
went
want
as
to
far.
Yeah. So this person went as far. There's a friend of mine. His name is Okwi. He's like a family friend. Okwi. Yeah. So I've not seen Okwi for, I think, for more than 5 to 6 years. Even when my late wife passed on, I didn't see him. So I think that day I had a court case. So I was in court, and when they called me, my name, I went to answer. And after the court, I saw Okwi. He came to hug me. I said, "Okwi, how you doing now?" He said, "Are they fine? No. What thing they happen?" He said, "Fine. No." He said, "My brother, sorry." He said, "Yeah, what thing happen?" I said, "That's good." I said, "I don't go house." He said, he wants to follow me home to my house. He wants to know my new house where I'm staying. I said, "No, Okwi, for now, I'm alone, please." And where I'm staying right now I love privacy. I don't just want anybody to come around me. He said, "No, now, for old time's sake and all that." So I gave him benefit of doubt. So I gave him my address. I never knew my in-law sent him to come and buy me. So when when he came, when I gave him my address, when he came, so I think he arrived my house by 6 p.m. in the evening. So I picked him from the gates. So when I picked him, he said, see my guy, my brother. So I won't help you. I said, "What happened?" He said, "Your in-law said make I can't kill you."
Ha!
Daddy freeze. When he said it, I thought he was joking. Because after everything they did to me, all the death they did to me, I don't have grudges. I don't get mind. I did not even call them. Nobody have heard from me now for 3 years. Nobody have heard from me.
This is the first time you are speaking.
Nobody. I don't talk. So when he said that, I doubted. And I said, "It's night. That let's call in the morning." As early as 6 a.m. in the morning, I woke up, started waiting. So we made that call, I think, by 9. I said, "Okay, call her to confirm." We called her, and I took my phone. I was the one the video is online. I was the one that did that video. She was saying, "Okwi, you go put the poison for inside in food." And Sonny is my manager. Somebody that says is my manager that works with me. Sonny is in the house. So if you put the poison inside in food, Ike go don't die. So my name is Ike. You don't want to call me Ike IVD. Ike go don't die. Now Sonny they go put them for here. Now Sonny they give her food.
Hey.
And if you know if you succeed to kill them for inside house, make una go back, go drink, put them for inside in drink. Daddy Freeze, I was shocked. Daddy Freeze, I will tell you for free.
Do you have a recording of this?
Yes, of course. She's running up and down. She's running up and down, but I thank God for now. The police are investigating. So all I want is just justice. They have messed with me too much. They made sure everything I had, they brought me down to zero.
So, I mean, how did this affect your mental health when everything was happening and even up till now? How are you?
For now, I would say I'm well. With the help of my wife to be. No. She's the one that counsels me. Sometimes when I go into depression, I will cry. I have not seen my kids. She will tell me, your kids are my kids. I will trade them for you. You know, I'm very, very intelligent. I love your kids. Leave them for me. Just tell that kidnapper to bring the kids for me. They are my kids. You know? And ever since I met her, we have decided to do life together. Daddy Freeze, there has been peace. I have never found this kind of peace before in my life. You can say she's glowing.
So you want to say you have never cheated on her before?
God forbid.
Swear.
I swear with my life.
Okay, so...
And I will never. I used to be a bad boy, Daddy Freeze, but when I met her, I never knew we would go this far. But I made some promises to her that, you see, woman, I've been a shower before. I've been a shower. I don't run things, but you, I go leave it for you and go drop you.
So Blessing, I have a question. So Blessing, it's quite obvious that...
Thank you.
Love your bit, interrupt a bit.
It feels good to see a man reassure you. You know, it's women that used to carry this thing, you see.
And I love the way you're blushing. It's obvious that since you've entered his life, you've been a blessing. I mean, your name is speaking lots of volume right here. So, in the midst of all of this drama that going on and stuff, why did you still choose to make your relationship with him public? You didn't think it was still
fantastic question.
Good for you to keep it for all of this to die down to the court case or anything? Why do you still choose to make it public?
You know, initially, like Daddy Freeze said, I didn't know him. If I had known him, it would have been private. I would have been an underdog. Nobody would know where he's getting the help from. It was just a random... And when I got into the picture, I now saw the real story. So that it was bully. It didn't start with love. It started with the fact that, why are you bullying this guy? I saw it beyond, you know when you have evidences and you're like, and you watch them cook up. He doesn't talk. You asked how many times did he fall into depression? He went down to rehab. You know, when they are messing with you on the media, at some point he wasn't even on the social media. He was not there.
For 2 years.
Right? And now, when I saw that he was getting, sometimes he doesn't come out to tell me that he's ashamed of himself. And with the real life drama, with the online drama, coupled with the drama, they were dragging me, they were dragging him. The dragging was, in fact, at some point, I was even depressed. But you know me, I see your coconut head. Continue. So for me, he's already public. The image has been dented. If we want to clean it, it is his public image that is dented. Because if you speak to IVD's close friends from childhood, they have a lot of good things. And to be very honest, nobody has ever said anything bad thing about him. Honestly. And I keep asking the friends, why didn't you guys come out? They say it's a tragedy. And you know, people are emotional. You will not just come out at that point. They were always saying that because they're your friend. And everybody said, we warned you. We warned you. When this whole thing was hit, we say, Baba leave. You know, greed leave. So this is more like the repercussion. So for me, I saw it as a way of, I wanted people to see the better part of him. This guy is not a beast. I saw the better part of him. I don't want to keep it to myself because I'm a private person. And that's why people are shocked now. What's up? Are they telling me that for 10 years, me being in the media, I've not been in a relationship? But no, I wanted him to come. At some point, he lost his confidence. You know, I went back to his old video. I said, is this you? He became a complete... And that was the achievement from the nanny. They wanted to send him to oblivion because they know that once there's a voice, and that's the reason why they actually took me to prison, because I was now that voice. Even in a voice note, she said she go lose the rapper. in her voice note, and I quote, that rapper way tie IVD, I go lose them. IVD go fall for ground. Now their point is they felt like, okay, I'm the one, trying to protect him. So they will deal with me so that I will leave him. In fact, all those pressure was coming from the fact they want me to leave him so that they can because I told them face to face, before you touch him, you will pass through me. Yes, I'm the Jesus Christ. Because that was bully, that was everything happening on the media was absolutely nothing close to truth. It was just somebody sat down and faked a narrative just because, yes, tragedy happened. So when I saw the inside, I said, okay, it's time for you to come out. He archived all his pictures that, like we're saying, people did not, and a lot of people don't know him because they are the undertakers. I didn't know IVD. He was popular, but I didn't know him. So a lot of people didn't know him. It was just the story that just covered up every good thing he has ever done. And I told him, let's come outside, put it out there. So me putting him out there is just to, launder that wrong narrative. That's the reason why.
I wanted to also ask, that usually when people go through divorce, they say, oh, you don't get into a relationship with a divorced person. You let the person heal for a long time. Sometimes people are not even ready after divorce for like maybe 4 years or so. They just like to play around, until finally. And to get somebody that has gone through what he went through to be in this with you and also be proud. I mean, I can't count how many times he said, my wife to be, do life with. My wife to be, do life with. Men are not this, I stand to be corrected. But, men that have, there's something they say, if bee stink you, when you see mosquito, you go they run, Nobody wants to go through what he has been through the second time. So usually people are scared. But I wanted to ask, at what point did it turn from client? Now we are no longer doing, the first kiss, the trying to go and he's holding you back and saying, oh, would you spend the night? All those, gestures. At what point did that happen? Did your heart start beating fast for him? What happened? Can you, gist us?
I don't know about him, but for me, like he said, he had sent me a DM, and when he came out from Kwanti, it was even people that reached out to me and said when he put out the suicidal notes, because I already had his number, I called him. I said, "Where are you?" For the first time, I've never seen him before. He said in Susan. I said, "Please." I just jumped into a taxi because people have already told me, because I was the one who came out boldly to talk. People said, "Help us." So that was the motive. It wasn't like I went there. In fact, he slept for 8 hours. I was sitting. I didn't know that he had taken
in your house.
Pills.
In your house? Okay.
The apartment where he said he was. I didn't know that he had taken pills, like overdosed himself with pills. So at some point I was even scared. I said, if something could happen for him, waiting the one. After like 7-8 hours, he woke up. I canceled him in his and I left. Then he was trying to put up his new car stand. I went back. So I was just trying to keep up with him. And the second time was when he came to my office. And when he came, he was looking better. I can remember that I was wearing this very nice jalabia. I've never seen a man that soft. We tough ladies, this is what we are looking for. He was so soft-spoken. The only thing he did was laugh. And another thing that drove me crazy was his perfume. I'm like, who is this?
What perfume was it?
A perfume was. So immediately he walked in, I'm like, this guy is cute. Yeah, not in a lustful way though. So I spoke to him and he was vulnerable, right? He told me everything. It was not even then we started talking. I started, contributing in one way or the other. I think when I knew that, okay, I think I really, really do like this guy.
Like or love?
No, it was likeness. I fancy this guy because just like he said, I wasn't his spec. He wasn't also my spec. I love older guys. IVD is the youngest guy I've ever dated in my entire life. I don't like young guys. He's 38, I'm 36, just 2 years. Right? So I used to see them as small boys. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, let's just,
So where was the point you knew you liked him?
Let's see. I don't want to tell lies. Let's just say maybe like 1.5 years ago.
Can you remember the day you guys had your first kiss?
Everybody licks his lip. Memories.
Yeah, I want to.
Yes. I think I realized I loved him when I came back from prison. Yes, because even while I was in prison, I was not like I was happy I went to, I was relaxed. I don't even know how to put it, right? I was relaxed. I felt like, okay, it's like I've carried somebody's cross. You get, it was not a painful, I felt if that would relieve the burden from him. So when I came back, and as I was coming back, it was the way he cried and said, even when I was in prison, he kept saying, can they exchange us? Can I go? You didn't do anything. So I think that was when the intense motion, and that day was...
The kiss.
What did you say?
Answer that kiss, because I have a question for
That
you.
kiss, why are
So
you
I want to know, because the thing I'm imagining in my head is
She likes kissing.
The thing I mean, you're not wrong, but the thing I'm imagining in my head is like maybe you have said good night to him, and you're just like
And he
leaving,
drags her
and he
back.
drags
And
her
you're like,
back, and you just turn, and then
this
he
is
just
love.
that's what's in my head, you know.
First kiss, I can't really recall, honestly. Maybe we won't kiss. Maybe I mean, he's a kissy person, so I can't. For me, I'm not even funny. I'm not even a kissy PDA. He's the
PDA one.
Yeah, I can't remember. Maybe he will remember. I can't.
So what's that?
After your question, there's something I want to
What's
say.
that amazing thing that you can say that yes, IVD brought out of me?
He brought out of me.
You.
I think he brought out the baby that died in me. Every woman have that, especially when you've gone through trauma experiences. You know, they call us tough women. If there's anything you want to define blessing as, say I get cocoon and I'm very tough. And I think that's why people are like, a blessing be this, so blessing be. So I think he brought out that baby I thought had died in me because I shrinked it. I said to myself, I'm done. So when I met him, it was effortless. I didn't know I could be a child. Like, I didn't know. And another thing is, he's an alpha male. He's the first man that can tell me, sit here, and I'll sit.
And he does it softly.
Softly. Yeah.
So I have a question. You said that what you wanted to do was, defend somebody because you looked at it as bullying, and then you ended up in prison. What exactly happened that just because you were defending somebody, you ended up in prison, or what exactly happened that landed you in prison?
This is Nigeria. When I was dabbling into this case, just like we are talking right now, we are conscious. I was calling names. I've never had any case of defamation before. And now time I just land Lagos to open my new office. I don't enter prison. Sharp. They told me welcome to Lagos. So I didn't know I was vocal, just like Daddy Freeze is saying. That's how vocal I am. I just said it. I pack him. It's just like when you want to talk about a violent case of where they murdered someone and you video all the blood and put it on the internet. So I was aggressive. I was not diplomatic.
I remember actually calling you once and telling you, blessing, tone it down.
Daddy Freeze, but because it's just now. So it was that they used to say, okay, I defamed because I called names with surnames so I couldn't even I called
without saying allegedly.
Then allegedly never the thread now when allegedly take about
interesting.
So that was what
it's good that you have cleared that, and people now have that understanding. But you mentioned something about the baby that died in you. I would like for you to elaborate. Waiting kid the baby. Who be the baby?
Now when we say baby, every woman have that vulnerability. We are soft. There's this feminine nature that we have that makes us feminine, But when you've passed through a lot of trauma, you just hoard it. You build walls around yourself. You cage the baby. Now, when you cage the baby inside of you, you lose that femininity. That's why you see some women, they'll be doing, even when a man tries to show them love, they are anti-love. If a man opens the door for them, he just say, no one sleep with me. And so that thing is trauma. So I went through that because I got married young. And I came out of marriage.
How young?
I got married at the age of 19, right? Yeah. I came out at 21. Yes, and I struggled through life.
You came out of the marriage at 21?
Yes.
To what point?
Domestic violence and all not word. So I couldn't cope.
Talking about domestic violence, sorry, real quick. There are rumors that he was violent and you have a past of violence. Weren't you afraid? Even if it's just rumors, weren't you afraid that what if this thing they are saying is true? I just want you to pick it up from there and continue what you were saying.
Okay, what if about the violence?
Yes,
I think that's the reason why I put out his persona. I have never seen violent before. I said I call IVD a big baby. Yes, any woman that would be with him the only way is except you take advantage of, some women don't know how to handle men who are soft. They mistake that softness for cowardice. So when I saw it, if there was violence, you see, even in pain, even in trauma, even in depression, he wasn't aggressive. And I respected him because even when he wants to talk about the past or the late person, right? He says this in a very subtle way. He has never said anything, but at that point you meet a man meets a new babe. He go come talk, say my ex do me this one, that one. Never. Most of the stories are in plain papers, like evidences that were coming from childhood relationship, close family friends. But watching him, I'm like, how come you've never even said anything bad about this person? He would just tell me, let it go. So I've not seen any atom of violence in him, honestly. If I have, I've not shot sister, that freeze, no. I've not come to say, but it's not, I've not seen, honestly.
The baby. No, the baby. 19 to
you
21.
And baby. You want to
no, you go good, make we.
Inner child.
Yeah, 19 to 20. Your experience at that time and, what happened to the baby.
Okay,
and then,
take my...
how you can still manage because the baby still there.
Resurrect the baby.
Resurrect the baby.
I see you since.
Okay, like I said, trauma just makes you trap. This thing I call baby is your femininity. What makes you a woman? That's, So it was when I left marriage, I just caged it because I didn't want to get hurt, Then fame came. In fact, I'm not somebody that planned to be famous. It just came to me. I was just doing my thing and fame just came. Right? And when the fame came, I wanted to be careful because of the path I chose, controversy. So I became so careful. I was not open to dating because I did not know who want to video me now and go and put it out there. So I was stiff. I held back a lot of things. I was not vulnerable. Okay, so I think that's what caged the baby. The trauma, the pain. I had to heal. I started having trust issues. Actually, when you come to Lagos, Lagos don't even have serious people, right? So, but when he came around, effortlessly, he did it. Effortlessly.
Nkechi Blessing was saying that that you always insult people for what you're doing right now, like the way you're showing love and stuff. Like, what do you have to say about that?
Funny enough, I don't insult anybody for showing love. Once you just make a point, people just drive a narrative. I've never insulted anybody that is showing love. I think they always, the internet has a way of coining things. It was the Vicky James, there was a time they were dragging Vicky James left and center. Now, when I watched the video, I now said, Vicky James is not controversial now. Her only crime is that she married, I now brought my phone and said, Vicky James, instead of them to be dragging this your husband like this now, just take him in, let him up. I can imagine what he's going through, him not being on the social media space. Guess what? That video went viral and everybody were applauding me in the comment section. But immediately he came, they twist and said, Blessing, you talk, say make we know. And I said that if I advise you, make you not bring. You as I don't bring my own, advise me too. So that's that. I've never said that.
Interesting. You said fame came along the way. Let's go because I think, the first time I heard about you was the platform Break or Makeup.
Yeah.
And it was a platform that allowed, people in relationships, people who had questions they wanted, answers to, to share from a vulnerable point and they got responses. It was a very powerful community. So I would like for you to just, detail what led you to set up the platform, how impactful the platform was and what eventually happened. Because it can't be like, say, as they can't reveal the person behind Makeup or Breakup, some people can't begin to ask some kind of questions.
Breakup or Makeup, I created that page out of pain.
No.
Yeah, because I wanted to express myself. Because when I went through a divorce, I was going through there was no social media. It was you grieving on your own and surviving on your own. So it was a story page that I built. And I was anonymous. I was just like Instablog. Nobody knew who was running the page. Then I started getting impersonations, people bringing out their pictures. So I had to now come out, I think what actually affected me then was when I had the scandal of the Onyeze drama. The house saga, and people now felt like, oh, trust Nigerians, everything that was on that blog was a lie. So I had to lie low. In fact, they reported the blog and the blog went down. I had to lie low for a while. And I told myself, I don't want to go back to the past. Let me now rebrand. So that's the Birth of Blessing CEO now. getting my certifications. Now I'm no more writing people's story. I now say it, I now read it. So it was like an evolvement, outgrowing that part, I think that was, and it's still existing. Break or Makeup is still in existence.
I used to follow. I even sent a story.
It's still in existence right now.
You sent your own story.
I sent
broke your heart?
a story. Don't worry. And I got replies.
No, say it here now. Maybe all of us can contribute.
No contribute. So I really want to still know, because when we were talking about it, then the question we didn't really go into it. I want to know, can you tell us just a bit about your divorce? Maybe we can
A bit about my divorce. I'm divorced. Okay.
What lessons can you make out from it?
From it. I think divorce made me tougher. It made me see life in a more better, and in fact, let me just say divorce made me grow up very fast. I became a woman. I started seeing life from, important perspective. And divorce also gave me a voice, because my divorce story was the first thing that gave me fame. I remember the very first time I went viral was when one lady passed far back then. Just randomly. When I read the woman's story, I said, I now went upstairs. I was arranging my journals, like, where you pack your school certificates. And I saw my previous wedding program. I said, spontaneously, I just wrote what happened, how my ex beats me to the altar on my wedding day and blah, blah, blah.
On your wedding day?
Yes.
He beat you to the altar.
Before I collected the ring, they gave me 2 slaps.
Aye.
My eyes were red, tears were... And the annoying part was that when my eyes were red and it was time to exchange the ring, the way the pastor get to ask, will you take so-and-so person as your lawful husband? No. Tears just dropped down my eyes, and one of my aunts at the back just shouted, pray! Tears of joy! I said, God, I'm God. I'm God. And he kept saying, honey, please don't. He thought I was going to call off.
Oh my God.
But then, if there was social media, for them, like, if I don't carry my wedding gown and they run, hey, help me, I might just see like a lover boy too. So that was it. So the violence was too much.
You chopped 2 slap, go altar.
Yes.
On what was supposed to be the happiest day.
Yeah, so, and after then, I think 4 days after the marriage, they beat me to coma.
Inside honeymoon.
Hey, which honeymoon?
The honey cane.
It was crazy.
Wow.
So I just woke up one day and I told myself, when people come to me sometimes and say, oh, blessing, I don't know how to leave this marriage. I was like, I left at 21. And when I was leaving that marriage, all I was telling to myself is, there's so much I know I can give. I just want to survive. I don't want to care what's going to happen, but I know I'm full of life. So I'm proud of myself, and look at me today.
It's nice.
So when you went back home from the marriage, what did your parents say to you?
First of all, my father was upset because he didn't want me to marry. I had not even entered school. I was just in year 1.
You were in love. You thought so.
Yeah, I was in love. He was giving me money,
Oh.
My dear.
Hey.
There was money. And then my ex was like 14 years older than me. He was already working in the bank.
Manu.
Yes, he was already working in the bank. So I was comfortable. Those small things where they give babe. So I felt that was love, though. So I think that was it. My parents, when I went back home, my father was upset because he said to me that he's not going to accept me back in this house. My mom was pleading, and he said, I sent you to University of Calabar to go and school. You say you want to marry. You will go back there. So my mom had to plead, until my parents accepted him back.
IVD, there's a thing about red flags. You know how relationships go south and people say, you saw the red flags.
Yeah.
You saw the red flags. I'm going to ask you, did you ignore the red flag? I mean, so when 2 people go apart, it doesn't mean that they are bad people. Maybe they are not just compatible. So there must definitely be, maybe I don't like rice and you like rice. So we're eating, just disparities. Did you ignore the red flags or?
For which
I don't
one?
know.
For my ex.
Yes.
My ex. I did ignore.
Why?
Because of the kids. She has a way. Sometimes when the drama is much, sometimes I have to carry my bag, drive out from the house with my securities. Then the next thing I will see on my phone, my daughter Ibubechuku, voice notes, Bobo, Monachi, daddy, please come back, we'll miss you, please. And the next minute, I'm a family-oriented person. I love family. So once it comes to my family, no matter how upset I am, If I could just hear any of their voices in whatever I'm doing, I would just turn back.
Did you think you were a red flag as well? Did you think that way? Because my mom will always say, a house where a woman is shouting, there's a baby that does not listen.
I'm not a red flag.
So you think she was just being dramatic?
She's very, very dramatic. Everybody knows her. This person fights me everywhere. This person comes to the office and she wipe me slap. Boy!
Hey, so this a match made in slap. It's all of you. I'm sorry.
Very much finished.
Everybody knows. She comes to the office to assault me. She no get shame.
For doing nothing.
Wow. I wanted to say something. As a widower, it is normal in the Nigerian context and the sub-context.
I don't know if the right you are using, if the word you are using is right. I'm about to get married.
Yeah, we are widower.
I'm not a widow.
Okay.
I'm joking, Daddy Freeze. Go ahead.
No. I want you to express yourself
I'm joking.
in the context of Nigerian tradition and in the sub-context of religion. You are allowed as a quote and unquote widower to remarry. We have a stigma problem in Nigeria which regards to divorced single mothers, which Blessing now falls into.
Okay.
She's a divorcee, and the traditional belief is that a divorcee should either be in her father's house or be in her husband's house. And the church does not help here, because according to popular Nigerian Christian doctrine, a woman cannot remarry after divorce unless her spouse has passed on. So what obstacles are you facing now trying to get married? I see you guys are serious. I can see the chemistry. It needs no introduction. What obstacles are you facing on the family side, on the religious side, trying to tell people that this woman that is the other beating ventricle of my heart is a divorcee?
Maybe you want to answer that.
Did you get the question? The question is for you.
You can answer that.
No, it's a direct question to you.
Answer that.
No, the question is directed to you. Let me break it down.
Yes.
Can you come again?
Okay.
Your English is...
Sorry. Make her talk for PG. That's the
No, go ahead.
Divorce, especially for woman's side, is not something Nigerians... There's a stigma with divorced women. And many men who would have married... There are so many men who missed the love of their lives because the woman is a divorcee and their family say they no go greed. Pastors say you no go fit make heaven if you marry divorcee. Those kind of things. So what obstacles are you facing with regards to Blessing, her being a divorcee?
To be honest, Daddy Freeze, there's no challenge here. These are just two people trying to, come together and trying to better themselves. So I don't think there's any issue here. So
Blessing, same question.
See?
Is your family in support? Are your religious leaders in support?
From my own
From your own
side, I will
side.
talk. Yes, my family is in full support. Yes. She talks to my family all the time. I have a brother in the US. I have another one who is a politician, and I have another one that works with the senior officer in Nigeria Post Authority. So she talks to my family, my mother, everybody. So they are in full support.
I saw a picture of you with her children. You know, it was like a little family something. I mean, it's you. So, and I'm sure that must have touched you. I mean, owning to the fact that you've not seen your kids in a while, but then you guys looked happy. How did it feel having to see children again and be with them and just feel like a father figure to some people?
I love children. I love children very well. So the first time I saw her kids, I took them as my kids. Very, very lovely. And even the way they welcomed me, I was so shocked. And it was from that day I said, I'm going to father them. They're going to be my kids. We all live as one. So
What
I
about
loved
her
them.
ex? What is your ex saying about the children with regards to him?
My ex.
You did like that one.
Like that one.
It's a honest question. Answer.
My ex. Okay, what are my ex? They don't have a say.
No, I mean your ex-husband, the father of the children.
He doesn't have a say because after I was given custody, he blanks. He has remarried. He has 4 children. What say does he want to have?
Doesn't send money for the kids.
We should buy. He doesn't send. He doesn't know. So he's not in their lives. So he doesn't have a say. As far as I'll come back and tell you, I'm your father.
But how were you able to tell them that, in movies they'll say, oh, you're prepping your child to meet their new daddy? I mean, how were you able to tell them, and how did they react when you first told them that, mommy is going into a relationship again?
So if my kids are here, they will tell you. In the history of my kids, after I got custody of my first son for 5 years, my both son, they've never seen me with any man. Never. I don't go out. In reality, I'm introverted. I'm a house person. Right? I'm introverted. If you ask my kids to tell you about your mom, you hear my mommy wash my clothes, my mommy cook I am a mother. So they've never seen it before. And I remember there was a time my first son went to steal his father's number from my mom's phone, from his grandma's phone. And he called the father. I'll call you back, I'll call you back, I'll call you back. So he didn't tell me. He didn't call back. I think he stole the number and called again. I came and asked me, Mommy, I've been calling my daddy. The number I saw him granny's phone. He's not picking. And I asked him, why did he call? Oh yeah, come and use my phone and call him. So he did. He called back. He didn't know it was my phone number. And he still told him the same thing, I'm busy. I'll call you back. So Daryl felt bad. And I told him, don't you ever go to a place where you're not wanted. Right? This is a child that he has not seen for close to, let's say, like 4 years. There was no excitement. So it simply means he has moved on. So for him, they've never seen me with any man before. And there was something he did the very first day he met them. Kids, they're very smart. They hear you have phone conversations. They know that something is nice. My second son will be like, Mommy, you don't need to cook for us again. You're always on the phone. Morning, afternoon, night. I'm now distracted.
Mommy's in love, darling.
I've paid my dues. So that day he was coming down. He went for a meeting. So he said, let him just branch. As he was coming, the first thing he said, Boo, stop. Let me buy football. I said, for what? He said, let's just buy football. He bought football. And he came in. The kids greeted him. In fact, the excitement for them was, we've seen a man for the first time.
Oh, you didn't prep them for that?
No,
Okay.
They've never seen it, apart from my dad, which is their granddad. I'm not this kind of woman that will introduce this man. I protect my kids, right? So immediately, first of all, the excitement of even seeing a father figure, even if he's an uncle to play with, it was exciting. Then the next thing, after he had his bath, he came down with shots. Called my security officer, called my content creator, called the kids. Oh yeah, let's play football. He dropped 200,000 and said, okay, you're going to be the cashier. Anybody that wins a goal takes 5,000 naira. You needed to have seen my kids that day. I was seated there and I was crying. When we say we don't need a man, And at that point, I said, I think I need a man. Yeah, because those small, you needed to have seen the excitement for the first time. Normally, my kids, they play football on their own. It was boring. It was intense. And in fact, they were winning money. When they win, they'll say, yeah, give five. Everybody was. And ask him, when they were done, my first son walked up to him and said, thank you.
No.
But did they ask you who he was?
They know
who he
They
They didn't need to ask. They just...
because I'm sorry, I'm trying to.
It's fine.
I think they know because sometimes both of us will be on the line. It's us.
We used to sleep on the phone.
We slept
Hey,
at
MTN.
night.
Oh,
We
which
slept
people?
on video calls. She will leave her phone with power bank. I'm gonna leave my own. We'll watch ourselves sleep. We'll
That thing
do
may
those-
happen for
That's
real life.
cute.
It
leaves
can't
her
be
own
like
on power
midnight
bank
skull
because
vibes.
they get lights. But you did.
It they give us good
I'm far
vibes.
from the socket. The bed is far from the socket.
Oh, you're not saying
How does
pass
it feel?
first.
The butterflies. Tell us. He wants to know about the baby.
The butterflies is exciting. That freeze, I've never been in love like this.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Hey.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
First of all, my first marriage I was a child.
Yeah.
This is the first time as an adult I am expressive, like I am being myself around someone. In the history of my life as an adult, nobody touches my phone. This is the first time I'm actually giving a man access to my phone and I'm not shaking that there'll be any cockroach in my cupboard. Yes, and it feels good. I used to be an advocate because don't give your man your phone. But these days, never say never.
Don't you think that all your disciples now?
Which disciple? Now,
Does he know your password? Does he know your password?
Yes, why not?
Open the phone.
We share password together.
Open that phone and show me.
So we say, need
Yeah.
a phone, right?
Madu. Zini, can you ever do that?
Yes. Yes.
I
I threw my phone
Oh,
away.
yeah, open his phone.
My phone.
Password. Okay. I think that's so it's open.
Wow.
You know that you mentioned now that you write things on Instagram and say, don't give a man your password, don't this, don't that. You know that people are fanatics. And when they love you and they say, oh, blessing, see you, oh, we believe in you. They are
You were our inspiration.
Okay.
They are picking it up and they are running with it.
Woman leader.
It's not fair. Do you think it's fair?
Can you do
That
voice?
these people, they mad.
Can you go and quick? It's not
Because
fair.
it's like if they are in front of the main road and you liber them.
Let them
It's not
the
fair.
Red Sea.
Because this is the
I was one of our
syllabus. This is the
followers.
syllabus. This is the scheme of work that our principal gave us. Now, principal is now outside saying, I pounded yam for my baby. No, this wasn't the plan, mama.
Can who knows your Is it every advice your mother gave to you that you kept?
Jesus.
Pastor, don't leave congregation.
Okay, I'm
Why will I give you advice? You don't know me, oh. Now me
we
show you
believe
your
in
first
you. We believe in
boyfriend.
your government. That's why we are taking.
Yeah.
Now government they change, oh.
See your BOM.
Yes, now.
So, but honestly, there's what he calls you evolve, you unlearn, and you relearn. Funny enough, most of the advice I give come from people's story. Right? If you come and tell me, just like the way we just showed our phones, it's not a big deal. But most of this advice comes from the fact that the man is complaining that my wife is going to my phone, or the woman is complaining. Now, let me tell you something about the media. If you know bring and come, we not go advise you.
Yeah, true.
Yes. Carry your matter enter us. Now, when you bring a call of us, we go they delegate. That's the honest. So you cannot say, I gave you advice. When you first met that man that your mother say you should leave, you agree leave him. It can't be me. Give you man, if I give you no vessel, I don't love.
Okay, so you said this thing before. You said men are polygamous in nature. Now that you're in love, do you still believe in it?
Yes. Men are polygamous in nature does not mean that when the man decides to be polygamous, he there will stay.
So if he decides to be polygamous, you are going.
You said you will never cheat.
I say we move. We move. I will go, not because I don't love him anymore, but we women, is this I can't share. I don't know how to share.
What if he comes and says he's sorry? It just happened once.
With polygamy.
Not polygamy, that say he just get one like side chick for like 2 hours, you know. It was a fling.
I'll
kind of
forgive
thing.
him because I love him.
Shit.
Will you
That hit me.
reciprocate? You find out that she went on a trip and then another fine boy.
To be honest, it's not gonna be.
It's the first laugh for me.
She go. I don't share. She don't go finish you.
But she said she'll forgive you because she loves
It's
you.
her business. When it comes to me, I don't.
No, but he has said that he would never cheat.
Yeah, you already
He
said
would declare
that. I won't do it,
publicly. It means that he will do
You
it.
know
said he will
the Nigerian
keep her there.
ideology is
Even
if
trying
you
to
cheat,
declare publicly.
you will go.
If
If
I
I
cheat,
cheat,
you
you will
will
still
still
go.
No, but what is Amama saying to declare he declare publicly?
No.
Have you not seen people that declare in front of God?
No, wait.
Take oaths.
No, wait,
Till
wait,
death was
wait.
part. And their side chick, they hotel, they wait for them.
He did not hide
Are
his
you
character.
joking?
He tell you say, nah, like this I be.
did.
So
Yeah.
he's taking responsibility for his actions. Person will tell you saying no, saying be ashawo normally, but saying no one do am. Now conviction.
He knows what he's doing.
Let me go back to that girl,
The baby.
the baby.
Baby.
Because that baby did not only come out, the baby went into the kitchen.
And started
There was a
pounding
video
yam.
of you, not leave yam first. Ofaku.
Hey.
Ofaku is a soup
That you squeeze the palm
Wait,
fruit.
before you squeeze the palm fruit, you can't just wake up one day and decide to cook ofaku. Ofaku is a soup that you must plan to cook. Now, we saw the Blessing CEO who is feisty. Blessing CEO that looks like, she doesn't even know the direction to the kitchen. Tie wrapper, bend down, squeezing palm kernel, oil coming out, and even making video and showing the steps, the process of how to do it.
Aww.
So I want to understand something now.
Is it the baby that was cooking?
Is it the baby that was cooking, or
that's why I said, once you're in love, you will not ask questions. You will do things effortlessly. The moment you come and start asking, sweetheart, should I cook for my husband? You don't love him. Because you would do it if you genuinely love. He's not even a food type. But I just want to be, I don't, they go YouTube, they learn different cooking.
Wow.
Do you know that for more than 4 years, I don't cook? I have a chef that cooks. They will just come and make like different buckets of soup. There was then my son even reported me to my mother. My mommy does not cook. So when he came early in the morning, we shall make. So I think it's just when you love people, you just want to make them happy. It gives you joy. So I have not done that for a while. So I felt it was a way of making him feel special. And after I finished making that, I used to cook from him. Sometimes if I'm in Enugu, I'll Webily down to Lagos. That's how much I love him.
So
you will cook in Enugu?
Yes.
And Webily down to Lagos.
I got a lot of delivery then that someone tried poisoning me. I didn't used to eat in
Restaurant.
In the restaurant again. So he became so
she used
scared.
to Webby all my food for me.
Oh wow.
So I'm just gonna say there's nothing love cannot do. And why am I going all this? Why am I going this far? And why didn't I do this for other people? You heard when he said, I heard the story now. He's a bad boy. I know when I'm a bad girl. You know when two bad people fall in love and say, want to be good. Right? So there is intentionality there. There's something he used to tell me, say, Bubu, I want to love you right.
Yeah,
I want to love you right. And knowing him for 3 years, I have seen changes. A man who wants to be intentional. Yeah. Even sometimes he does something I don't like. Even while he's apologizing, he'll tell me, Bubu, I'm not used to this, but I'm willing to learn. Oh, it melts my soul. So I think it's the intentionality and the effort. And I see that he's putting in the work. That's what makes me want to give my best. And some people get to ask me, like my younger sister will say, what if after everything now, this guy just break your heart? And my reply is, I will be very happy that I've loved again. The memories, the memories alone, not to blow his head, is enough. Like when I say he brought out something I thought was gone, I will forever be grateful. Even if we don't pray he ends, but I'm gonna be forever grateful because IVD is a good man. He's a good man.
So you're telling me now that when you guys are married, when you guys are properly married, you're ready to submit fully, total submission.
I've already submitted. If you see me now,
premarital submission.
but I just did something, and he said he lost things, and when he was going through what he was going through, and this love now, you're the woman that you are. I mean, there's a lifestyle that you have. I mean, Blessing CEO in your own world of luxury and everything. What if tomorrow he doesn't, God forbid in advance, but what if, a situation that everything is gone, now you're left with just him?
When I met him, a lot was gone.
Wow.
In fact,
everything
was gone.
Yeah.
I didn't meet the luxury. I didn't meet that IVD they said he was. But like I said, and that's the reason why it's good for women to be independent. I looked beyond that.
Yeah.
You get to a certain stage of your life, it's not about money anymore. So I think we've passed that test of time. And one thing I love him most is that IVD is a giver. He's a giver. He's one person that wants to spoil you. So I think we've passed that stage and I've never been a money conscious person. In fact, the reason why I stayed single for a while is because men who have money think they want to throw money around. I'm a woman who is a builder. Yes, I like to build. And I feel like when you build with a man, he respects you more, he honors you more. Like I can sit him down and say, let's do it like this. And because he sees that, I'm not just about, you get, I want to, because sometimes I asked him, with all this money, if I had known you by now, in fact, everything is not supposed to go
Put
down.
it somewhere.
Right? So I think for me, money is not the thing. Money is not the thing. And that's the excitement. That sometimes we sit down and we look at ourselves and we laugh.
No.
And you ask me why am I laughing? It should just be like we are happy in our own world. It's not about the Gucci, all those ones that are in our own world, because that's where the real happiness come from. And for me, I said to myself, because I know your past, because I've seen you go through a lot, I'm a gbasgbos woman. I decrease. I know normal, but I will give you peace. It's intentional. I will give you peace because I know where you're coming from. I don't want you to see something and be like, oh my God, is this it again? So it's intentional for me. Even when I'm upset sometimes, when on a normal day, let's say I'm dating a guy that does not have this kind of story, go sharp on me. I became soft. Yeah, I became so soft because I needed, and because IVD is a big boy, he has a mindset that every woman that comes around him is money. So I needed to tweak that mindset that people can love you genuinely with or without money.
Without money.
So, Blessing, this particular saying of go to where there's money to go and find love is wrong, Abby.
Is wrong.
It's wrong.
Because the real meaning of love are the things that because the real meaning of love are the things that money cannot buy. Yes. That's the reason why when you see wealthy people, they are using it to look. Once people can love you, then all the other thing is plus. The only thing, I keep saying it, people mistake happiness for excitement. Money and material things excite you. It doesn't make you happy.
happiness.
That's the reason why the most wealthy men's wives are one of the most wayward, with every wealth around them. And they're going to give it to small boys. They don't even used to go to another wealthy man. They go to one smallie. So we get excited if you buy this bag now. Give it 2 months, the excitement is gone. But when you are genuinely happy, it's just the person's company. Once the person holds your hand, it's gone. And that's why some people have never experienced love. Because they are good.
So how do you advise women that are trying to navigate being independent in relationship and also trying to build themselves? Like, how do you, what advice will you give them? Like how to navigate, how to maintain themselves in the aspect of, they are in love, they want to be independent as well. Like, I'm not trying to ask him for money, I'm trying to build myself. But you need money now.
But if he loves you, he will know how to spend that.
There are some people that until you tell them open mouth before they will know they have to do this thing.
Once a woman, I feel that's for me. Once a woman is independent, I feel like there's clarity.
Okay.
You should be able to know what you want. Like he said, if a man loves you, come on.
No, man, no.
Then he doesn't love you. He's just sleeping with you. See, love comes with giving. Once you love people, in fact, the way you express it is by giving.
Yeah.
God gave his only begotten son. Yes, to come and, help us.
Yeah.
So it comes when you have to beg a man to do something for you and say, I don't believe that is love.
It's not love.
It's not love.
Or anybody at all too. If you care about somebody, there's always this desire. Oh, this shoe will fit my sister. Or this shoe will fit,
I don't need to start begging you for it.
This shoe
I know
will
where
fit
she's
my
coming
sister.
from. She's a baddie. And she wants to be a baddie in love.
I'm a Muslim baddie. You can
Oh, wow.
But
In love.
you know why people would be also very confused with your relationship? Some time ago, I don't even know whether it's like 4 months ago or 5 months ago, last year, I don't even know.
I know where you're going to.
They don't say person
Clock it. Oh, yeah, talk on me, guy.
They say somebody proposed to you. Flower, everything dinner safe.
It was just a stunt.
Don't do that to us.
That's why I'm controversial, though. I think once in a while you just
Because then again, we now saw IVD and we're like, can you just be one place?
She wanted to confuse the enemies. They don't know where to come from.
When the thunder wants to strike, if you don't know.
Interesting.
Now,
it was good.
you said he burst into tears when he first saw you in your wedding dress. That shoot. Tell us about that.
Oh, Daddy, please, don't make me cry.
Tell us about the baby in you.
You put like this baby well.
It's okay.
He would say, I've never wedded before, like he used to say. I've never seen a woman in that, glory. And it's like a dream come true, like finally
I get to do this.
Yeah, and for me, I've never really loved. I've wedded before, but na slap that you send me go altar. But this one was so real, it was so natural, it was so intense, And he cried.
Are we getting invites for the wedding?
Yeah, we can't come chop rice.
Now me be father of the day.
Yeah,
so
and then-
don't be introduce them.
Interesting. So
Daddy Freeze our hook-up point. If you want hook up, meet Daddy Freeze.
So we have a table.
I want to ask a question, and the question is essentially about why it is important for, in this case, men to speak up and express themselves. Truth is, in personal and private conversations, you hear people detail their experience, and you're like, hey, some people will never go through quarter of waiting in deal with, and to have people who don't even know you throw stones at you, try to tear you down, it can really be very problematic.
Yes.
As Africa's certified relationship and mental health experts, health experts, I would like for you to emphasize the importance of men in this case. Now, I know women too should express themselves, but we live in a society where people go there and say, lock up, you be man, no worry, this one too go pass. And so people bottle a lot inside of them, and, before you know now, you could hear other things. So the importance of men expressing themselves and speaking out.
They must speak out, because when you don't speak out, the highest voice overshadows you. And it's, especially now when we have the social media era, they will send the narrative. Before you start to clean up that, mess, it's going to be very difficult. Speak out. Speaking out doesn't make you a coward. It makes you human. That's what express yourself. And because we have women these days, we are a lot too. We are a lot. It's okay to express yourself. And the beauty about expressing yourself is you feel relief, because depression is lack of expression. Once you speak it out and know that somebody else is feeling the same way you be. And sometimes even without this man speaking out, you see them suicidal. All this suicide depression comes in when you cannot express yourself. You're like in a hole. But when you talk, you get to see that a lot of people can give you help. A lot of people have also passed through that experience that you've passed through. You will now understand as a phase of life. So I'm just going to say, speak up, because not everybody's going to be lucky like IVD for somebody to go to prison for you.
Aww. That should have come with a kiss.
Close your eyes.
Final question from me. She said that you had never been in a situation where your woman is in a wedding dress. Didn't you have a white wedding with your late wife?
No. We only did traditional.
So this is going to be your first white.
Yes, and I've not had chance to see any woman, probably friends of mine, getting married and see their wife putting on wedding gown. So she was the very first person I saw, and I shed tears because I love her. And guess what? The phrase, if it had died. If it had died. And she did 36. She did 36 wedding gowns. I was there. I watched everything. I cried 36 times. It's not a joke. It's not a joke.
My baby's a hopeless romantic.
I am a they call me Momo.
I like the way the love just made everybody silent.
Your love makes me a happy Momo.
I have a question. So, now the truth be say, we can all be sympathetic, think about all that you have dealt with. But now you won't deal with that thing. Now you go no. And to see something that you have built over the years, then you lose all. Some business partners, when they call before, go talk some more, I don't want to touch that guy. Friends, when they come around, go begin to avoid. How did you navigate that phase? And for somebody who is going through this point now, whether it is marital, whether it is business, where you're looking around in desperate need of support from people who, are close to you or who should be your support system, but they're not there. What do you go advise those people? So first, how did you deal with that situation at that time?
It was quite depressing. And I want to say, while I was on business, I helped a lot of people, a lot. But then, when I had issues, I saw them walking away without even turning back.
Right.
People I've helped. People comes to my office every day. 50 people, they will line up at my gates. IVD. I'm a very, very generous person, but my brother, after this temptation, everybody discharged. Everybody discharged. I don't see one person, but God is good. And since I have my wife to be by my side, I don't send anybody.
It's us against the world.
Yes, I don't send anybody. We think it could be.
Amen.
I'm a strong guy. I'm a hardworking guy, so it's just time. And my new office is coming up with the help of my wife to be. We are working together.
Which one be to be? Kukuma just say the wife can what it to be. To be.
I'm sorry. Okay. My wife and I, we are doing something huge. So soon we will display it. So with her by my side, I'm good.
Oh, awesome.
She hold you for bad place. So she they correct you and they accept the correction immediately. You know they argue.
It's teachable.
I like that.
Then that advice to somebody who is dealing with this situation, thankfully you have your wife, by your side. Some of those people feel, look, wife no day. What do you think they should hold on to, or what should inspire them?
Can you answer this one for me?
Sure.
What should inspire them when?
Yes, like all that he had to deal with. He said people close to him left, but with God and with you by his side. And I'm just saying, some people might be dealing with this situation now, and they have God, but they don't have you. They don't have the baby by...
This my baby.
They don't have the labubu. Abi labuba by the side. And, they might look around and feel that they are in a hopeless and helpless situation.
At the end of the day, you just have to look up to God. He's the only one that can't disappoint. And so long as there's life, there's hope. I don't believe in contact is powerful. But I believe we can always make more contacts when we are alive. Right? And my slogan is, the truth is, anybody that is going to take you from here to here might not even be your friend. It's still God that will send strangers to change your entire life. So I'll just say, put it to God. When it is time, he will send those. And when things like this happen, he makes you understand people who are truly for you. Sometimes it's good, make one or two things do you, so that you can handpick and know that sometimes you just have noisy crowd. You don't have real people. So as you're coming up, it will enable you now build real relationship. So I'm just going to say, put it to God. So long as God is there, there would always be hope.
One more question from me. Your story is interesting. 19, left at 21, had to deal with a lot by yourself, because I can imagine at that young age, dealing with the loss of your marriage at the time, having to raise your children on your own, you against the world, fame and all. Now, there are certain people who have given up on life. Okay, I don't come up for marriage. I get pikin. The papa no dey involved. I have given up. Nothing good can come out of me. What would you say to those people?
I'm going to say a lot of people do not know the power that they have in themselves. Like God in the Bible will say, I don't know how to quote Bible, I made you out of my own image. So it's a test of your strength and your ability. Go out there, challenge yourself. Because you were not born with anybody. Leave this husband, wife, shadow. Sometimes you don't even know the power that you have until you are by yourself. So I'm just going to say, when such things happen, it's a time to say, let me test. Go and see a lot of women that came out of divorce. They test, in fact, their life evolved. Test yourself. That's not what you're even here for. Before marriage and every other person came into your life, you were you. You came single-handedly. Every other thing that comes is just a plus. But independently, you can do it. And the truth is, once you understand the value you have in yourself, everybody will come. So people don't believe so much in themselves. That's the problem. But once you navigate and people start to see that, they will come. So the power is, go back to yourself and you become greater when you learn how to stay by yourself. Because there are some things that God have put into you. My friend Derele will say some people have never opened their package. You are just busy admiring somebody. But when you go through this stuff, and people don't even know that pain helps you reflect to who you will need to become. Sometimes, if pain never come, you will never navigate to that personality. Go and listen to great people. It must come with pain. And you know, sometimes when we pray to God, Rabba Seke, for a particular thing, it comes with a particular sacrifice. If you can trust it, you will see yourself becoming a better person. So I said, let's just learn to build by ourselves. Society has shrinked us to the point that we feel like if we no get friend, if we no get husband, if some people are orphans, they became presidents. How did they get there? So challenge yourself and tell yourself, since this person no gree make I lean on, I'm carrying shoulder, they go, my sister lean on top of wall. Yes, you move. So over time, you see that everything that you have lost, because that's my story. A lot of people came from grass to grace. And sometimes because maybe you don't have archives of these things, people think you just, blossomed from. So I'll say, go back to the drawing board, look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that I was created for something, for more, not for marriage. All those ones are just plus. And it becomes sweeter when you have built yourself enough and somebody comes in. That's what I'm going to say to them.
So I think this is where, because we can continue looking at you people and we'll not get tired.
I will never leave.
But I think this is where we draw to a close. And I want one of our beautiful ladies here, since it's a ladies' love moment.
No, we did it together because it's love.
So please just take it home for us. One hopeless romantic. Shout out to Gift.
He wants to know. Are we expecting
more childrens?
Oh, the way they looked at each other like.
We need to talk.
You want to have them outside? From the two of you now, collabo.
Of course. We already had 7. I have 5. She has 2. So we are doing more 3 more. So 10.
Mother
of our nation.
Wow.
Mashallah.
Nice.
3 more to go. You said we're doing 3 more, right?
Yeah.
Anything to make you happy, baby.
Oh, baby. Zini, baby. Anything to make you happy.
Let's just do this.
So this is love. Thank you so much, guys, for coming, for showing up. We appreciate you.
Sure.
Good night, guys.
Nice.
I go love you.